What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my Beast from Beyond Easter egg tutorial playlist. Now that you've gotten tough enough, we can go ahead and get some other steps done for this Easter egg. Now, what you want to do on these next two steps is actually get the first and second skull done for the skull breaker machine. It's a requirement to get the Entangler weapon, which will be used in steps to come. So you want to check in the cargo room for the big fuse box on this wall here. If you see the fuse box there, then your skull will be inside of that fuse box. I'll show you guys the other two locations in case you don't have this fuse box location in your game. If it's not there, you want to go ahead and head up this catwalk into the Ops Center area. And in the right hand corner of the room, you'll see the fuse box up on the wall up here, right where I'm shooting at. There are three locations where the fuse boxes can spawn in, so if you don't have either of these two locations, I'll show you the third and final location. You want to drop down into the hole, headed past Tough Enough onto the catwalk where you found Neil's head, and right to the right above the door, you will see the fuse box here where I'm shooting. Hopefully this guy will help you guys know where all locations are. I see a lot of people thinking that it only spawns in the same location. No. Each game is different. So if you don't see it in one of those locations, you need to look harder. They are there. Those are the only three locations where the fuse boxes will spawn in, and you can get these steps handled. Now, once you found out which location you have, what you then want to do is cook a grenade and blow open the front of the fuse box. It might take a couple of tries, as you see here. Just be careful not to blow yourself up. You have no bomb stoppers. Once it opens up, the green skull will float out to the front. Just shoot it, and the first step is done. Now we have to complete the second step to the skull breaker in order to get access to the Entangler weapon. Now when you look in this cargo area, there's going to be X's on the floor in this room. There's one here on the left hand side. There's another location beneath the portal taking you into a theater section, the Shaolin section right here. There's a third location on top of these cargo containers tucked away in the corner over here.
Is it candy time? 'Cause this sister sure thinks
And the fourth and final location is actually on the catwalk when you lead into this room right here. Now, I've tested out different ways to play this solo, and from my experience, this X is by far the easiest one to defend. So what you want to do is stand in the X, the green circle will appear around your feet, and you do not want to get knocked out of this circle for this entire sequence. You just want to kill zombies, kill zombies, kill zombies. In this location, they can only spawn and run around to the front, to the left-hand side through those containers, and right next to this window in the crack to your left. Now what you're doing this whole sequence is you're slowly raising the skull. If you look to the center of the room, which I don't because I don't want to get knocked out of the circle, there's a skull on a red beam that's slowly being raised up to the top. And once it reaches the top, then the sequence is complete, and they will place the skull somewhere in this cargo room area, and you'll have to run and get the skull. It's not going to stay there forever, so once you figure out where the skull is, you want to haul ass and go pick that thing up. I think it stays in play for about 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. So you really want to make sure that you get that before it disappears. If you do get knocked out of the circle, don't panic. You'll just have to end the round and start the sequence again on the next round. You can only do this once a round. Once you're done, you'll see the skull somewhere in the room. Go snatch that skull, and what that will do is activate the Entangler weapon in the center of the cargo room. Run up to it, hold square, and now you have it in your inventory. Go ahead and kill your zombies down. They will not return to normal speed, so go ahead and get rid of those fast running things and you'll be good to go. Hope you guys found this video helpful, man. As always, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on my next video.